let's just start it off. First and foremost, tell us a little bit about your athletic career, your volleyball career, and maybe like what it takes to get to that next level. Oh,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hawaii Entrepreneurs, the place where we connect, collaborate, and create with some of the top artists, athletes, and entrepreneurs in Hawaii. Today, we have a special guest. Her name is Kalei Mau. Thank you so much, Kalei, for coming through. We are so excited to hear your journey. And if you're an athlete and you're wanting to get to the next level, from athlete to entrepreneur status, guys, I want to present Kalei Mau. Thank you so much for coming in. Say what's up, Kalei.
Mahalo, Keiki and Darren, for having me on the Zoom call and to be able to share my story, my experiences. I love our home state, Hawaii. Everything I do it for our home. So just thankful to get, my voice to be heard a little more.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Hey, Kalei, thanks a lot for being here. And you know what? Let's just start it off. First and foremost, tell us a little bit about your athletic career, your volleyball career, and maybe like what it takes to get to that next level.
Yeah, of course. So right now I'm actually a 4-year professional volleyball player. Volleyball has taken me all over the world. It's given me my education. I graduated from Kaiser High School in Honolulu, and then I went on to play in college. I went to the University of Minnesota first in 2013, then I transferred just a year and a half after to the University of Arizona, where I graduated and I ended as an All-American, which opened a lot of
Right.
opportunities for me to take my volleyball game to the next level, which is the pro level. And I had the opportunity to start my pro career in Puerto Rico in 2017, which is where I actually came back to play after all of COVID happened, everything shut down. Puerto Rico was one of the first leagues that I like to play and that I prefer to play in since then. So I haven't competed. I competed last in the Philippines, where I actually play as a local citizen. So I play for the Philippine national team, and then I play also in the professional league. So pretty much just volleyball has been a vehicle for me.
Nice.
It's given me a lot of connections, networking, and also the experiences, the cultures, the food, all the things that make me who I am today was thanks to volleyball, pretty much, and everywhere it's brought me.
That's awesome. I mean, to get those experiences, I mean, that's what it's all about. Hey, Clay. I wanted to ask, like, for you to get to that professional level, did you like have a mentor to guide you there, or like, do you think it was just being a self starter, in your shoes?
I think actually one thing that's really unique about me is I started playing this sport at 16 years old.
Oh
I started
wow.
playing volleyball when I was 16. I was just actually I was a sophomore in high school when I started competing. And I'm actually a soccer player. Grew up playing soccer. My family's huge into soccer. My dad raised me playing soccer since I was 3. And then I just stumbled across this sport. So pretty much what I would have to say thanks the most to for making me the athlete and the volleyball player I am is probably the people around me, the people I was surrounded with, my teammates, my coaches. And then, of course, it's not easy. Everyone's going to have to, either you work hard or you go home. Like that, that saying is actually realistic. Not everybody can go to the next level. And so it's got to be within you and what you're doing it for, why you're doing it, and then you got to just really remind yourself, okay, if I can accomplish this one goal, and then I can move on to the next and the next. And it just so happened the next was just progressing to the highest level of the sport I fell in love with at a very late age, considering.
Yeah, that's terrific, guys. And I think it
Wow.
goes the same thing with entrepreneurship, right? You gotta kind of, crawl before you walk, and you've done that. And starting at 16, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Not somebody being professional, anything starting at 16. Usually, like you said, soccer, right? And it evolved to golf to volleyball. But I think that's a key component too, because just like in business and anything you do, sometimes a pivot is needs to be made, right? And soccer is nuts too. I know soccer's crazy. I got a lot of family in soccer and nieces and nephews. So yeah, that's awesome. One other thing I want to touch upon is I don't think a lot of people know. I mean, you are on Hoy Entrepreneur, so you definitely, I'm sure you everyone thinks or knows that you have a business, but I don't think a lot of people know about what else you do, because you do music and you do business, right? So can you share with us, how maybe the music started, or was that developed as a young age, being in the islands, or how did that all work out?
Everything kind of correlates for me. Like, I play volleyball. I've been playing volleyball. When I went to college, the thing that I held on to the most was music. Because whenever I
Mm,
couldn't succeed or get something right in the gym, I would go home and go and do something I was actually good at to get my confidence up. And music has always been a part of me. I've never let it define me, but music is Kalei Mau. Like, ever since I was a baby, ever since I was a kid, I could pick up my ukulele and sing for people and make them smile. And so what I would do, like when I was away from home, I would, of course, make sure you chicken, all the, like I would make chicken long rice or something that made me feel at home. But once I sit down on my couch, I grab my ukulele and I just sing and I close my eyes. It's like that's my cure for being away from home and never being weak. Like
mm,
it's really tough when you talk about going away, leaving the island. Not a lot of people can do it, and I'm like, when we're talking about this, and because I'm talking to entrepreneurs,
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy. And if anyone could do it, it wouldn't be this special. And so you got to have something to hold on to when you're in tough situations, that's going to make you happy and get you your confidence and keep that mindset and mentality strong. And music is what helped me get through the hardest training camps, the hardest seasons, the mentally most tough semesters in college. And that's it. Even when I was in France, no one spoke English. My teammates didn't understand my humor, my nothing, the things I ate. But I would come home to my own space and sing, and everything was all right again. I could just go to practice the next day.
Nice.
Staying true to yourself, yeah.
Yeah, hey Clay, I can relate. I mean, I went away for college, and whenever you get that homesick, or you're not feeling good, you can always get your strings and start
Find
singing,
something.
feel
Yeah,
good, uplift yourself. So yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. Is there
thank you.
like what can we look forward to in the future regarding your music? Is there something coming up?
Yeah, so I'm actually releasing on a song at the end of this month. Well, I'm not home right now, so I can't really be on it as much as I want to. So I don't know the exact date, but it's a definitely a summer song. It's called Island Home, and
Nice.
it's
Island
about it
home.
was written with me and my really good brother Roman from Kalei Kai. He
Yes.
co-wrote the song with me,
Woo!
and so when I'm singing it, you can hear my heart. You can hear the reason why I leave my home is because I love it so much. So this song is gonna be. I'm shooting for the end of June, but if you follow me on Instagram, you'll get the updates. I'll be announcing like the specific date when I actually have a little clearer view of it.
Awesome. Hey Clay, so like do you plan to like release an album, or are you just gonna be bringing out like singles?
Think Yeah, I'm kind of dabbling with the music
Mm.
industry just because I don't have a ton of time. Like, I'm not one to kind of just like go halfway on anything, because I do a lot of things. I tell everyone I do everything. I am literally everything but boring. So you'll know that I have a bunch of projects. I'll open a ton of new doors, but I don't want to fully open because I can't put all my eggs in one basket,
Yeah.
especially right now as an athlete. I'm 26 years old. I'm in my prime. I'm only getting better physically. And I have to do it everything while I can, when I
Mm.
can.
Right,
You know,
I agree.
volleyball's not going to be forever. So maybe until 30, I don't know. I don't know how my knees are going to be. I don't know how my back's going to be. But until then, I'm going to put everything I got into volleyball because that is one of my passions. And it's gotten me so many opportunities. thus far that I can't just not like this pandemic was so stressful to me in a way that I thought volleyball was done. It was over. I thought, dang, okay, I need to go and be a musician or I need to go and start my own business. And so thankfully with COVID, we have resilience as entrepreneurs. We're thinking about the next step. I can't not do nothing.
I think you said it right. Resilience as athletes, but even as local people, we always are striving for the next big thing. And someone like yourself, everything but boring, volleyball, musician. Let's talk a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey, if you don't mind, because we see you working, we see you doing your thing, nothing but boring. I really like that tagline. You should probably put that on something,
I should
that is
probably do.
awesome. Yeah, you should. You should. I really like that. But can you please share with the community here and our people, what you're doing, what entrepreneurship, what made you drive in that direction, and how are you helping out people and serving them?
Yeah, okay. Well, my business is called Kalei Health. My name is Kalei Mama Okohala, but Kalei is what my mom calls me when I'm in trouble. And this is actually what literally this name, Kalei is I move as fast as I ever have after I hear that name. So it has a little sense of urgency, but also calmness.
Sure.
But I started this brand actually on February 1st of this year. And what it means to me is community and having a safe place to start your journey to health and happiness and becoming the best version of yourself. So what I've learned overseas and just being a college athlete and then being a pro athlete is everything that's good for your body, the way it works, just your body is a machine. And when you put good things in it, food, nutrition, when you do good things to it, exercise, sweat, and then just good thoughts, mental, right? So my thing is mind, body, and soul, all aspects. And what I really thought about when I came home for myself was, okay, I'm gonna be always ready just in case my team in the Philippines calls me back to come play again. I have to stay in shape. So I was working in my garage at my mom's house, and I had some of my friends come over. I have my good brother. He's super the sweetest man, but he is 380 pounds when I started with him, and we got him down 30 pounds in like 3 months. He fell in love with health, and I felt that the passion after seeing his face step off the scale after working every single day hard with me in my garage. I had felt the same feeling that I felt after winning a 5-set match by 2 points, scoring the last point to win the game. That type of happiness, and it actually mimicked the passion that I felt on the court as a competitor. And so I knew this is something that I had to pursue. And so what I thought about was, okay, but I have so many people that I want to touch and reach out to, but I don't even have the time. Like, what if my team calls me next week and I have to head out? That
Yeah.
means my brother Samu's journey is over. My friend Capri's journey is over. So this is when I thought about taking it viral and doing everything online. So kaleihulu.com is my website that I have a subscription that includes my workouts, a 6-week workout plan that you can do at home at your own pace. It's for all levels, beginner, moderate, and advanced. I do it myself. And then it has my recipes that I share and I update as much as I can. So what's really nice is that now I'm back to competing. And now I get to just get on my computer. I get to email back my clients that need the extra motivation or something. And then I get to go and work better on myself in my profession. And so I really can't complain about anything right now. It's just the pandemic gave me the time to open other doors, and I'm so thankful.
Awesome. Yeah, I think we can all look at the pandemic like that, unfortunately for some people, people lost their jobs and everything like that, but we could also look at it as a blessing where now, for individual selves, we can reset and, just, you know, be more creative in what we do and make those pivots to be more successful. But um Hey, Kalei, you have anything else that you want to ask?
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome, Kalei. I think you're a shining example of what Hawaii is with resilience, just from a local people standpoint, how you love your people. And, we all love our people. We all want to see everyone do good, but you are doing three things that I don't think a lot of people can do: compete, sing, and doing entrepreneurship. So all of that wrapped in, guys, please, can you share, Kalei, real quick, where our people can follow you? How can they get in touch with you? You mentioned IG, you mentioned the website, but can you just kind of sum it up real quick? Best way they can get in touch with you. And what we like to do too is, if you like to offer, maybe the community anything special, anything you'd like to do for them, especially coming through this channel, that would be great too as well. Go ahead, Kalei. What's the best way that people can get in touch with you?
Yes, so you can follow me on my journey on Instagram at Lei Mao underscore, or you can just type in Lei Mao and my account will pop up. I am very very frequent and active on my account. So my stories are what I start my day off with, the morning motivation most of the time, and then you can actually see my on kaleihulu.com. You can subscribe to my workouts. It's a really good place to start. It's actually such a safe and fun environment to get encouraged and
Mm.
motivated. And then also you can listen to some my music. I have about 2 songs out on Spotify and Apple Music that I've released in the past 3 years, within the past 3 years. Um, Other than that, if you really need to talk to me, you can reach me on email, which is is below my bio in my Instagram account, which is leimao10@gmail.com.
Nice, nice. All right, well, folks, you heard it here. Lei Mao, Kalei Mao, excuse me, the triple threat. And hey,
Yeah, triple
we
threat.
want to thank you for the time we shared. And personally, for me, it was you took me on a roller coaster. I got emotional, inspired, but then uh, more motivated to uplift Hawaii. But thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, guys. So please go ahead, follow Kalei, support her. Music coming out, guys. Big things. You guys want the motivation? Here she is, right here, the shining star of Hawaii. Thank you so much, Kalei. We'll talk to you soon. Aloha.
Hello, everyone.
All right, cool.